Hello, parents. This is Miss Jerome-Severe coming with another video. This video could be for the first graders, kindergartners, second grade, third grade, or even any grade of children having difficulty identifying the isolation sounds of in a word. So the purpose of this video is to help students or struggling students to identify phonemes in a word. So a phoneme is just a sound. So a word has sounds. So those sounds are called phoneme or they call sounds. Sometimes the students will be able to say the sounds, identify each sound. They're able to tell you. However, they have a hard time picking, is it a beginning sound? Is it the ending sound? Or is it a middle sound? So at the end of this activity, if you do this activity for a couple times with your child should be able um, to identify middle, beginning, or end sounds. So this activity will take more than one practice for the children to get. So parents, make sure you work with them to identify sounds, isolation sounds in a word. Okay? Alo paran myo, se Mrs.Jerome-Severe. Kote mwen pral fè yon lot video pou. Video sa, li pral base kote pou ti moun yo konen son. Son, chak mot gen yon son. So konen ti moun yo pral konen kote son an, kote yo tande son an. Eski son an, si mdi kote er lan ye, eski se nan komansman, eski se nan mitan, ou so si se nan fin an. So, gen pafwa ti moun yo kon tande son yo, men yo baka dir si devan, si derrière, si nan mitan. So, let pitit ou fin fè video sa, li ta suppose ka identifiye diferent pati son nan mot an e ki kote liye. E si se devan, si se derrière, ou soit si se nan mitan. Ok, so fè video sa plusieurs fois avec pititou, kon sa pou pititou ka kapte son yo, et puis pour kon kote yo ye. So, what is phoneme? Ki sa phoneme ye? What is phoneme? Phoneme is the sound the letter represent. So, letter B represent B. Letter Z represent Z. Letter R represent R. So it's the sound. So the letter has a sound. So that's what called phoneme. So don't get all flustered with the word phoneme, but it's just sound. So that's what it is. Phoneme can be in the beginning of a word. It could be in the middle of a word. It could be at the end of the word. The sound we hear. Phoneme is the sound we hear, is the sound the letter makes. So when we say phoneme, the sound must be clear with no extra sound. So be mindful, parents, when the children are saying the sound, they're not adding a and a m and a h, because that when they open their mouth, it makes a different sound. Actually, it's a word. It's not a sound. So there are two ways the children could show you to identify. You could help your child identify the beginning, the middle, and the end. You see the three fingers. The B is beginning, the M is middle, the E is the end. Or you could do the arm. The arm is start with the shoulder. The shoulder is the beginning. The elbow is the middle, and the finger is the end. So, and if you have a different one that you do when you were growing up that you learned, you are welcome to use it if it's easy for you to teach your child. Just remember, the focus is for them to understand how to identify the beginning sound, the ending sound, and the middle sound in a word. In my classroom, I encourage my kids. We use the arm. The arm is they could actually touch it, and they get to feel where they're touching as they say the sound of each letter. When I use the fingers in the class, I make the children tap each finger as they say the sound, as they say the sound of the letter, they tap it with their fingers. So they're paying attention to the tap of the fingers. Alors, parmi eux, so qui ça un phonème? Phonème, c'est son, let you représenter. Koué, M, son, c'est Koué, P, son, c'est Koué, O, son, c'est A. So, ça, c'est son yo. So, phonème, les cas, ou ka jwen son dans commencement au mot, ou ka jwen son dans mi-temps mot, ou ka jwen son dans fin mot. So, songez bien, phonème, c'est son que nous tendez let you fait. So, make sure que l'on a fait phonème avec Timonio, soit l'on a fait son avec Timonio. Make sure que son clair. Pas que Timonio dit P c'est pas. Ou soit M c'est ma. V c'est va. Non. M c'est V c'est v. P c'est p. Ouais, différent, ouais. So, be careful pour ti moun yo pas mettre extra son parce que puis yo mettre extra son la difficile pour yo apprendre li. So, sou gardez bien, montre deux façons côté pour ti moun yo cap kon ki jan pour yo fait commencement son en mi-temps, son à la fin. Yo ka utiliser trois doigts yo. Excuse me. Au soit nous devons faire poignette sur côté épaule c'est commencement côté coup de poignette c'est mi-temps et puis côté doigt c'est fin. So c'est comme ça montrer ti moun yo so doit montrer so qu'on l'autre façon on connaît ou doit faire les but make sure que point activité que petit tout comprendre le commencement son commencement yo tendez son commencement yo ka identifier son mi-temps yo ka identifier son la fin. OK, à moins utiliser ni doigt ni poignette dans classe moi pour ti moun yo ka tendre différents son mot yo. So we're going to play this game, parents. So this is the way the game is. So the child is going to say the name of the picture on the slide. So whatever the picture they see, they're going to name it. Then they're going to isolate and identify the different sound. So they're going to isolate. They're going to say each separately and then try to hear the sound of each letter, the sound. And then if your child identified the phoneme or sound correctly, they earn 1 point. So encourage them to try it so they could get a piece of paper and then they could write down the scores. Also, you getting math within that lesson. Par mieux, mais qui j'en jouet la prali. So, pour petit morceau papier, fait petit pour petit papier. So, premièrement, la identifier photo yo. L'identifier photo yo. Kounya après ça, li pa chercher tande son chaque lettre yo fait. Kounya la, li fait bien, lè réussi deviner ça yo mande lan, li gagne 1 point. So, on gade pour combien point petit ou ka fait. All right, boys and girls. So today we are going to do sound. Isolation sound. So as you do it in the classroom with your teacher, the teacher gives you a word and you try to hear each sound based on the sound that you make. So let's go. Let's see how many points can you get for each sound you hear. So let's practice. So let's practice this one with me. So let's look at the picture the boy is holding. What is that? Yes, that is a cat. So the first one, we're going to do the first sound we hear, the beginning sound. Beginning starts with a B, beginning sound. So let's take your arm out and touch your shoulder. So the first sound is going to be K. Touch your shoulder. The first sound is going to be K. Move your hand down to your elbow. The second sound is going to say ah. And move your hand all the way down to your finger. The last sound is going to say t. Okay? So let's do it again. Shoulder, k. Elbow, ah. Finger, t. Okay, so now here's the question I have for you. What is the first sound we hear in cat? What's the first sound? Very good. If you touch your shoulder and you say k, you are absolutely correct. And we could do our fingers also. Let's tap our fingers. K, ah, t, k, ah, t. So what is the first sound in cat? K. Very good. All right, so this is a map. This is a map. What is the beginning or the first sound you hear in map? Let's do map slowly. Ah. Let's do your shoulder. Ah. Touch your shoulder. Touch your elbow. Ah. Touch your touch your shoulder, excuse me. Touch your shoulder. Touch your elbow. Ah. Touch your fingers. P. So what is the first sound that you hear? Yes, if you say the first sound is very good. And that's the red one. Let's do another one. This is a fan. This is what? A fan. So what is the beginning sound or the first sound do you hear in fan? So let's go. You ready? Let's touch your shoulder. So say f. Touch your shoulder, say f. Touch your elbow, say ah. Touch your finger, say n. One more time. F, ah, n. So what's the first sound do you hear in fan? Which one? Is it the red? Is it the red dot? Is it the green dot? Or is it the black dot? If you say F, you are correct. That is the red dot. Let's do another one. This is the number 10. This is the number 10. What is the beginning sound? When I say what is the beginning sound, what is the first sound you hear? Let's do 10. Touch your shoulder. Touch your elbow. Touch your fingers. One more time. Shoulder. Elbow. Fingers. Which color is the first sound or the beginning sound you hear? Is it the red one? Is it the black one? Or is it the yellow one? Yes, if you say t, that is the yellow one. So parents, this is the time for you to go review which one is easier for your child to use. Is it the finger? Is it the arm? And ask them why is it easier. And this is the best opportunity. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. I would truly appreciate it. And you get to get the new videos that I put out every week. So, okay, this is a log. This is a log. What is the beginning phoneme or sound do you hear? What is the first sound you hear? Beginning is the same thing. First sound is the same thing. So put your arm on your shoulder. Let's do it. First shoulder is L. Elbow, R. Finger, G. One more time. Shoulder, L. Elbow, R. fingers, g. So what is the first sound do you hear? What's the beginning sound do you hear? What is it? If you say L, you are absolutely correct. This is a hat. What is the beginning sound or beginning phoneme do you hear? This is a hat. Let's do hat. Don't forget to touch your shoulder. A. One more time. Touch your shoulder. Let's do it together. A. Which one is the first sound do you hear? Is it the yellow one? Is it the blue one? Or is it the orange one? If you say, you are absolutely correct. Now, let's play a different part of a game. Let's practice one with me. And the picture, this time we're going to do the middle sound. The part in the middle is where your elbow is. The middle is where your elbow is. All right, touch your elbow. So we're going to find the sound that's in the elbow area. So go ahead, let's do the picture the little girl is holding. It's a jet. What is it? Jet. So go ahead, touch your shoulder. J. Touch your elbow. Eh. Touch your finger. T. Let's do it again. J. Eh. T. What is the middle sound did you hear? Yes. If you say eh, you are absolutely correct. So let's go to the next one. So remember, keep counting, keep writing your points down to see how many words you get correct, how many sounds did you get correct. So don't forget to write your points down. So boys and girls, so parents, this is the best time to review with your child how to use the fingers. If you're using the fingers, this is the best time to tell them the arm when they're using the arm. Parents, c'est bon petit moment ça pour réviser douet yo avec yo qui sa chaque représenter et puis qui sa poignette là chaque lettre yo dans poignette là représenter. All right, this is a wig. This is a wig. What is the middle sound or phoneme do you hear? The middle sound. Remember, the middle is by your elbow. So when you say it, you should be touching your elbow. So let's do it. W, I, g. Okay, touch your shoulder and repeat. W, touch your elbow, I. Touch your finger, g. So which sound is in the middle? Is it the orange one? Is it the purple one? Or is it the red one? Which one made the I sound? Very good. If you say I say I. Very good. This is the sun. What is the middle? Remember, we're doing the middle part, and the middle part when you touch it, you should touch your elbow. This is the sun. What is the middle phoneme or sound do you hear? Let's do sun. Go ahead. S, should be touching your shoulders. Sh. You should be touching your shoulder. S, Move your hand down all the way to your finger. So what is the sound you hear? What is the sound you hear? If you say you are correct. So the next couples that we're going to do, I will not be doing it with you. You will try to use your arm and see if you get it. Use this moment, parents, to see which one is easier for your child to do and encourage your child to do it on his or her own. So this is a bed. This is a bed. What is the middle sound of the bed? What is the middle sound in bed? Are you ready? If you say you are correct. This one you're going to do by yourself. This is what? Puppy. This is a puppy. What is the middle sound or what is the middle phoneme do you hear in puppy? You ready? So go ahead, use your elbow, use your shoulders and your elbow and your fingers and ta-da, ta-da. And if you say you are absolutely correct. All right, boys and girls, how many points did you guys? I hope you guys have a lot of points. I hope you have lots of points. You've been doing good. So proud of you. So now this is the last part. This part, we are going to identify the ending part. Ending means the last part of the word. So let's look at the picture of the little boy holding a bat. So let's do bat. B, a, t. Let's touch your shoulder. B, touch your elbow. A, touch your fingers. T. What is the last sound you hear in bat? Very good. If you say t, you are absolutely correct. So now let's get ready for you to get some more points on identifying the ending sound in a word. You could use your fingers, boys and girls. You could use your fingers or you could use your arm. So parents, use the one that is easier for your child to do. Parents, utilisez ça plus facilement pour yo faire. Okay, so boys and girls, this is a web. What is this? Web. So what is the ending phoneme or sound you hear? What is the ending sound you hear? Ending means the last one. So whatever you say, you should be touching. Your finger is the last one. So let's do it together. Put your finger on your shoulder. Let it say woo, woo. Elbow. Fingers. B. W. B. So which one is the last one you hear? W. B. Let's see. If you say the letter B, you got yourself a point. Good job. Let's do another one. This is a pen. This is a pen. What is the ending sound do you hear in pen? Or what is the phoneme do you hear in pen? The last sound. Let's do pen. P, p. Touch your shoulder. P, touch your elbow. Touch your finger. One more time. Touch your shoulder. Touch your elbow. Touch your finger. So what is the last sound do you hear? If you say you are correct. The next couple ones, you are going to do it all by yourself. So you could get more points on doing isolation sound. This is a bag. This is a bag. What is the ending sound do you hear in bag? Or what is the phoneme sound do you hear in bag? The ending sound. So let's see what it is. You ready, 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 ready? Get set. Is it the red? Is it the yellow one? Is it the red one? Or is it the green one? You ready, 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 ready? And go. Yes. The last sound is G. Yes, the last sound is G. All right, so here you go again. Here we go again. This one, this is a fish. This is a fish. Go ahead, use your elbow and use your shoulder, your elbow, and your fingers to tell your mommy what is the ending, the last sound you hear. So, what is the last sound in fish? You ready? On your mark, get set, go. Yes, if you say shh, you are correct. So please, I encourage you to use these two techniques to help the kids understand isolation, how to do isolation, to hear the isolation in a word. Thank you for watching. You guys did it. Tell your mommy to send me how many points you got. I would like to know if you got a lot of points. So tell mommy to send it to me so I could see. Merci parents mieux deske nou te gade. Pa oubliye, ou don avoye point ti moun yo te fait. Pendant yo ta fait activité pour moi ki quantité yo te fait pour compte yo. Pa oubliye subscribe sou chanel la, kon sa lem fe video pou nou ka jwen. E men, c'était Mrs. Jerome-Severe.